This is Ron Kessler for Newsmax TV, and we're here with Senator Marco Rubio. Thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you.
President Obama has come out in favor of gay marriage. What impact do you believe that will have?
Well, I don't know politically what impact it'll have on the elections. I think it's a controversial issue. I think you've seen it voted on in different states in different ways. Certainly, I believe marriage is the union between, it's a unique institution, and it's the union between one man and one woman, and that's my personal belief. I think Americans of good faith could disagree on the issue, but that's certainly how I feel, and I think that's how the majority of people feel in key states where this has been voted on. So maybe that's an indication of how it will turn out politically. But I don't know what impact it'll have on the elections. I will say that it certainly, I think, is part of a broader effort by the president to distract from his record on the economy. I think every week he tries to come up with something else he can talk about that keeps the issue off of how the economy has done under the years of his presidency. And I understand why. I mean, the economy has only gotten worse since he's won. So I think it's part of that strategy.
Mm-hmm. Do you think in particular it might have an effect in the swing states like Florida, Ohio, and Virginia, for example?
Well, certainly people that disagree with the president are going to be impacted by it. And even people that agree with the president on it are going to wonder, well, why are we talking about this? Why aren't we talking about the fact that I've been out of work for 2 years? Or why aren't we talking about the fact that our economy isn't growing and creating jobs? Or why aren't we talking about the fact that this country's run up $5 trillion in debt since you became president? So I think certainly on the people that disagree with the president, it's not going to help. And then even with the people that may agree with that decision but wonder where this president's priorities are in terms of the issues.
You've advocated giving certain children of illegal immigrants a path to staying here legally. And it's a more moderate position than Mitt Romney has taken. What reactions have you gotten?
They're generally very positive. I mean, there are people who probably would say to me that, or have said to me, look, they'd want to see some enforcement mechanisms before they take on something of this nature. I think the vast majority of people I've met and have spoken to understand that these kids are not to blame. But what I've tried to say is that this issue, the particular and very narrow and specific issue of these kids who were brought here by their parents at a very young age, who have grown up here their entire lives, and who it's not their fault that they're in this circumstance. This is not as much an immigration issue as it is really a humanitarian issue. We're not changing the immigration laws of the United States. We're applying the existing immigration laws of the United States to a very unique situation regarding a select group of people, young people who find themselves here in an undocumented status through no fault of their own. And so it's not really, these kids don't really have a claim on our laws, they have a claim on our conscience. And obviously as a humanitarian and a compassionate nation, it's a claim we've met in the past, and we may have a chance to do so again when it comes to these kids.
I'm Ron Kessler for Newsmax TV. Thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you.